Hey guys, it's Bree and welcome back to another episode on Open the Lock. I'm so happy that you clicked on today's episode because I have a very, very important message to tell you all. So let's just go straight into it. This topic kind of hits hard. So if I get emotional today, just don't mind. Keep watching the video. Just don't pay attention to me. There's been a lot of things going on in my life right now. Things that I honestly didn't even expect, things that I didn't want to happen. But life just happens unexpectedly and we never know what's going to happen, which sucks. But I honestly feel like talking about this will help my nerves and will honestly calm me down. So for me to kind of open up and talk to you guys about this topic, I think will, just put me at ease and also teach you guys something that you guys probably didn't even know. So let me ask you, what is your why? What is your reasoning to get out of bed every morning? What is your reasoning to accomplish your goals and be a better person? Because honestly, not a lot of people have their reasoning as to, why am I waking up? Why am I going to work every day? Why am I exercising? Why am I reading? Why am I meditating? Why am I doing X, Y, and Z? We don't know. A lot of us. And not until I went to the Tony Robbins Unleash Your Power Within seminar. I went in November of last year in Dallas, Texas. And it was honestly one of the greatest experiences of my life. And that is where I learned what is your why? Why? The first question actually in that little book asks, why are you here? What change are you going to make? What is your reasoning for you going to the seminar for him to teach you all these different things within only 4 days? I've always felt this sort of feeling of uncertainty, not feeling certain within myself, not feeling confident within myself, not feeling like I can accomplish my goals in life. And I feel like a lot of people feel like they have super big goals for themselves, super big things that they want to achieve, but they sort of can't reach that. And it's not necessarily that. It's more so I don't feel good enough within myself. I feel like every single thing that I do is not enough for me to succeed or for me to make other people happy and even myself happy. I could be doing a million tasks in a day. And, for example, doing this podcast, that's an accomplishment. And I would feel like, wow, I sucked. The podcast sucked. I barely did anything today. I wasn't active. And, so I'm sure a lot of people can kind of relate to that. And so it's kind of my reasoning as to why I do the things I do, why I want to be such a big person, why I want to make people proud. I want to make myself proud. I want to feel like I'm actually doing something in this earth. Waking up every day is a blessing. And a lot of people realize that. Me going to the gym. Why am I going to the gym? Because I want to feel productive. I want to feel happy that I did something today, that I accomplished something that's going to make me happy. Why am I filming? Because me putting content out there, it makes me feel like I'm doing something, that I'm making a difference on this planet. Whether it could be anything that I'm doing, that I can say to you is my reasoning. It may not be someone else's reasoning, but it's my reasoning. I choose to get up every day because I want to feel like I'm making the little girl years ago proud of who they are today. Because a lot of the things that I do, I don't appreciate. I'm not grateful. And I feel like I should flip that narrative and I should be proud of myself and grateful to every single little thing that I'm doing, because not everybody has that opportunity. So those are things that kind of goes into my why. A lot of people wake up every day and they don't necessarily know why they wake up, why they make the decisions they do, good ones or bad ones. And the reason why I kind of said in the beginning of the video as to if I were to get emotional, I'm not going to explain everything because, of course, I'm not going to give every single personal detail of my life out there. But I have something very personal going on in my life right now. And it's not the easiest, but I always ask myself, why do people do the things they do. I just ask this person, why? Why do you make the decisions you do? Because people make good decisions and people make bad decisions. You know, why I choose to do what I do every single day in the morning is positive, because I want to fulfill that need of being enough for myself and being enough for other people, which is why I do what I do every day. But there can be a negative aspect to that, because with certain people, they do things to damage themselves, but they also do things to damage other people. And in this case, I have something personal going on where this person is kind of making bad decisions and it's affecting everybody around them. But they don't realize it. They're not seeing the damage. And it's like, okay, why don't you make better decisions? Why do you do the things that you do every day? Because you want to hurt people? Is it not affecting yourself? Because personally, let me ask you, if you were to wake up every day and you're making bad decisions that's affecting other people, but you don't realize it, that it's affecting other people, it's like, so your reasoning is not big enough. Your reasoning to make better decisions is not big enough. It's clearly not for your family. It's not for your kids. It's not for your wife. It's not for your husband. It's not for your sisters, your brothers, your mom, your dad. So I will never understand, because I'm not a person who makes bad choices and bad decisions and hurts others. But I ask myself why people choose to make those decisions. Is your reasoning not big enough? I will always ask myself that. And I hope the person that I obviously know in my head is watching this, because I want to ask you, why do you do the things you do? Why? And if that's the case, and you know, then why don't you be a bigger and better person and think of, okay, what is my goal in life? And think of that and put it right in front of you. And every single day that you wake up, you look at that goal and you say, that's why I want to be a better person. That's why I want to make a difference in my life and other people's lives. But it's not big enough for a lot of people. And if you're someone that's like the person that I'm explaining right now, figure out, really sit with yourself, grab a notebook and write down, why do you want to be a better person? Why do you want to make better choices? Why do you want to be a good father? Why do you want to be a good mother? Why do you want to be a good sister, brother, daughter, son, anything? Because I had to sit down with myself and ask myself, why do I do the things I do? And also as to why do I want to be a better person? Why am I not choosing the bad? And why am I now choosing the good? Because people have very, very different aspects to this. People have different choices that they make. And that's fine. But the main thing you need to ask yourself is, what is the thing that's going to help me be a better person? What is the thing that is going to be right in front of my face every morning and is going to make me wake up and make me choose to be a better person each and every day? And if you haven't done that yet, I advise you, as you're watching this video, right after you finish watching this video, you get a notebook, you sit down for hours. It doesn't matter where. You could be at a park, you could be in your bed, you could be doing laundry, I don't care what you're doing, honestly. Grab a notebook, get a pen, and write down, what is that goal? What is that goal? And why do you want to reach that goal? Why do you want to make those steps to be a better person? Because I think anybody in this life wants to be a good person. Anybody. Some people may pretend to be a good person. Some people may think they want to be a good person, or some people actually are a good person. And you get to determine that by your choices every single day. You get to determine, am I really making the best choices for my life right now? Am I really trying to succeed and reach my goals? And remember that one thing that's in front of your head as soon as you wake up in the morning. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. This is why I want to achieve greatness and success. I really hope that this video reaches the right people, reaches the right hands, the right minds. And it really makes you think as to Why are you making those decisions on a day-to-day basis? It's hard. You might cry. You might be upset. You might have a very tough battle with yourself, but it's for the better. Because you will never understand why you do the things you do until you really sit down with yourself and you think and you take that time and you look back. So determine if you're a good person. You get to determine yourself if you're a good person or not. So I think every single person watching this video now, every person liking, every person commenting and subscribing, and I hope you really enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more podcasts, and I will link everything down below, all my social media pages down below, and I will see you all in the next podcast. Love you all. Bye.